So we're just going to start out with the first question here, and it is, how does fostering help dogs in shelters?
So getting a dog out of the shelter really lowers their stress level. So if, say, you have one of our medical fosters, it's proven that getting them out with that low stress can really help them heal faster. Also, just whenever you do take a dog out, that opens up a kennel space for us. So our intake team can go out and fill it with another dog that may need our help too.
Okay, another question is, what is the process and how should you set up your home?
So to sign up to become a foster, you'll go to operationkindness.org. There under our foster tab, you'll find the application. It's a really quick process. We've worked really hard to try to remove any of the barriers to fostering and kind of just make it more welcoming for everybody. So even if you don't sign up ahead of time, you can walk in and come. We'll help you with the process. We have an onboarding video, a bunch of resources to help you out.
Okay, and you were mentioning earlier that you guys provide like a playpen and a kennel and all the things that you would need when you first bring one home.
Yes, we'll provide you with everything you need to get started. So I know a lot of fosters are concerned just with maybe they don't have enough space in their home. Even if you have just like an extra bedroom for puppies like this can be your foster space. I know that's what a lot of our fosters do, or a bathroom. It makes it really easy to clean. And I like to think of it from the perspective too of here they just have their smaller kennels. So even if it is a small room, you're giving them some more space there.
Right, and some quiet.
Yes, and quiet.
Okay, so let's talk about what the commitment level and path to adoption is for a dog that you might bring into foster, and how have you seen success stories play out? Because I know that, a lot of times people want to know, if I bring a dog into my home, I don't want to have to take it back to the shelter. So what are some options for me to advocate for this dog to get it adopted?
A cool perk with being a foster is that you'll get the first right to adopt that pet when they're ready. We'll also have fosters who maybe their friend comes over and meets them and falls in love, so they can let us know, and we can kind of reserve that pet for them once it's ready for adoption. We also have our transport foster. It's a new program we're just getting started up again, where we'll send some of our pets up north to shelters. They all have very similar values to what we do here. So that's something we're in the process of doing too. But I don't want anyone to worry about bringing their pet back to the shelter. That's a lot of our process, how it works. So we'll just send them out for that time in foster that they need, whether it's to get over a URI, maybe they just are having some behavior issues and it would help them out to have a break. But then they'll come back here and they'll get adopted.
Right.
And we have a great adoption team that's going to use the information you give us and really vouch for them.
Well, and that's the thing, is that a lot of these dogs come in maybe from the city shelter and you don't have notes on them and you don't have great photography. So that's something you can do when you foster, is get the photography, get the notes. When you bring them back to Operation Kindness, they have that in order to help get them adopted.
Yes.
So how do you see the experience impacting humans and dogs? Like, what are some emails you've gotten from people that have done it, and what's been the positive experiences they've had?
I mean, once people get started, most of the time they just end up loving it. We'll have fosters that will just back to back every time one moves on to adoption, they're ready to take another one. And so it's just a super rewarding process to see this little puppy grow up and then find his family. And we'll even have fosters who will leave like little gift bags for the future adopters, or leave them like a little note with their email so they can get updates. So it's really nice to kind of see that the whole way through. And I know it's just a really good experience for children too. With our junior fosters, you can actually sign up if you're under 18 along with a parent, and then that way you can earn some volunteer hours for school. And just kind of spending time learning how to take care of a pet is really great for kids.
Last question is, what are daycations? Because we've gotten that question a lot. It's sort of like foster light. It's something that I think more people could probably do. Maybe if you have kids or you have too many dogs at the house and you don't necessarily want to bring a dog into your home, talk about how daycations help and what all that entails.
So here we call it Kindness on the Go. Okay. So you can do it anywhere from a couple hours to a weekend. Take a dog out for a pup cup or a hike or just home to cuddle on the couch. Anything like that will just give them a break and let them decompress. We also can use those pictures for their adoption profiles, and all the information of just how they did outside of these walls is helpful for our adopters in the future.
So where can they sign up?
That is the same place on our website. You can fill out the foster application, or if you just want to stop by, we'll do walk-ins. We'll help you through the process. Probably about 15 minutes and you'll be ready to go.
Okay. Thank you, Katie.
Mm-hmm.